What's up, everybody? It's Lord Vaporsmith Dracomar, and now it's time for another episode of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In this last episode, we did lots of chicken business. Yes, collecting chickens and getting a heart piece, as well as talking to Malon and getting a Pona song. In this episode, we will be going into the Lost Woods to get some business done. Now, if you remember, we're supposed to go to the Lost Woods because, I don't know, I don't want to go there first, but the thing is, we can't exactly get to Dodongo's Cavern right this minute. Also, because I want to get upgrades as well. So first, I'm going to go get this slingshot upgrade. You have to make sure the slingshot is exactly aimed at the slingshot target, and you hit it 3 times. Just basically hit C left 3 times, or C right, or whichever C button you have it equipped to 3 times. And they're going to give me a present for doing so, that scrub. And we now get a Deku Seeds bullet bag. This bag can hold up to 40 slingshot bullets. And also, we're going to talk to this owl. Mandatory owl talk. It's okay, it's good to see me again. I don't want to hear what you have to say, all that, because there's a lot of stuff that you had to say there. I don't want to hear what you say again. Okay, if you're courageous, you make it through the forest. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. That's that, and you want to look for the starlight on the other end. The portals that, the tree stumps that are the right way will be completely black and will have no starlight. Those are the areas that are the correct areas to go through the Lost Woods. There's also a specific path to get to the Sacred Forest Meadow right over here. Now, in the Sacred Forest Meadow, you will meet a Wolfos. You just wait for him to do an attack and him to turn his back on you, and you can jump strike him and send him into oblivion. Here, we're going to be deflecting nuts at these Deku scrubs, these mad scrubs they're called, and getting nuts and hearts and stuff from them. It's a little bit of a maze, but if like I said, the hardest part is the Lost Woods. You want to make sure that you follow the areas with darkness, and no starlight. And if you follow that, you want to. It's kind of like I memorized the pathway, but I'd have to look back at it to explain the exact directions in the Lost Woods. Anyway, after getting out of the Lost Woods and defeating the Mad Scrubs, we are going to be talking to Saria. Saria is an important character in this game. She is useful later in the game and right now. You need her song to get to the Dodongo's Cavern. Anyway, she's been waiting for us. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's your secret place. You feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so we play the ocarina. We can talk with the spirits in the forest. We don't just talk with the spirits in the forest. We also get to do more than that. Anyway, we're going to follow Saria's lead. Saria is going to go down, right, left, down, right, left. That is the Saria's song. That is what it is. So it's down, right, left, down, right, left. It's even easier to do than Zelda's Lullaby. Zelda's Lullaby is kind of hard to do quickly. So anyway, we're not going to forget this song, and with this, we will be able to get to Goron. We're going to be able to get past that Goron. Because see, otherwise, if you don't learn the song, you can't. That, and if you need advice on getting to dungeons. If you need advice, you use Saria's song. You could talk to Saria about it. Anyway, now that we got that business out of the way, we are going to go on and do other kinds of business. Saria, I like Saria's green hair. It's interesting and unique. She is one of, I don't know, she's kind of an interesting, like a secluded forest type of person, you know? Very into nature, definitely. The biggest thing is not getting lost, of course, in the Lost Woods. Yes, we learned an Ocarina song from Saria that melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. And we don't want to hear about the rest of it because we know to memorize all those songs. Melodies you've learned will be recorded in the quest status subscreen. You should memorize them. Yes, we know. We know, giant flying owl of doom! We know. Anyway, after getting forced conversations with the giant flying owl of doom, they usually have like we have like an acronym, Giant Flying Owl Doom. GFOD. Giant Flying Owl of Doom. Anyway, if we play the song to Skull Kid over here, which you will see has a major role in another Zelda game, we get a heart piece! Yes, a heart piece. We know Saria, because we've known her since the beginning of the game. And then we're going to be going on to the next big activity, which is to get yet another heart piece. Now this heart piece is harder than the normal heart piece, the one with the Skull Kid. This one, you have 2 Skull Kids. It's harder than 1 too. And not only that, we're gonna follow along these guys' leads, and they make a unique song each time. So you have to memorize it. So this is A down, A up A is the first one, and then A up A right. A up A right. You have to memorize that. With A up A right, and then it's A up A right down. A up A right down. And if you don't remember it right, A right down. There we go. If we get it right, you will get... Now this game can get very frustrating because you will not totally remember the sequence of the notes, and then you have to try again, and it can get very frustrating. So, especially if you're not used to it. So, left, up, down. Left, up, down. It's like memorizing commands for Street Fighter. So, left, up, down, left, up, A, down. See? Yeah, I messed it up already. Alright, yes, we're going to continue to try to get this heart piece, because this heart piece is one that I want to try to get before Dodongo's Cavern. So it's down, right, A. Down, right, A. So down, right, A. Yes. Down. Down, right, A, down. Down, right, A, down. Okay. We got down, right, A, down, right. So it's kind of a bit of a sequence repeat. So it's 2 down rights with an A sandwiched in the middle. And you gotta try to remember this. And then we got those 2 same sequences, and then it reverses. So it's down, right, A, down, right, left. Down, right, A, down, right, left. And so, with that, and like I said, you have to remember it on the spot. It's difficult. You have to remember on the fly. So it's right, A, down. Like, the reason why I'm doing this is I want to try to get as much as I can do in Ocarina of Time, and possibly even get 100% for the first time in normal Ocarina of Time. So it's right, A, down, up. Okay, right, A, down, up, down. Right, A, down, up, down. So let's see if I get it right. Right, A, down, up, down. Then it gets more complicated than that. Right, A, down, up, down, up. Right, A, down, up, down, up. And you have to memorize this exactly. Right, A, down, up, down, up. Then it's right, A, down, up, down, up. It gets more complicated, remember. And then left. Right, A, down, up, left. Right, A, down, up, left. You have to memorize all of that. And then it gets more complicated. Right, A, down, left, down. Right, A, down, up, left, down. Right, A, down, up, left, down. And you don't have time to write it down either, because they make it go at a tempo. You have to keep up with the tempo. Now that we got that pretty difficult heart piece out of the way, we are going to go on to the big event. Besides that was actually a pretty big event. Because you have to repeat them exactly. You have to memorize. It's a memory game. I've gotten better at them, but it really is quite the challenge to do. And we're also going to be exploring more areas. Let's see. I'll save the game and move out into Hyrule Field, because we've got business in Hyrule Field as well. Like, there's so many, like, upgrades and supplies that you want to get in this game that you want to start on them straight away. You know, in any order that you like. But the one thing that's important is in the normal version of Ocarina of Time, the normal version, you want to make sure to get your nut and Deku Stick upgrades before pulling the Master Sword. If you pull the Master Sword at the wrong time and not get those upgrades, they can be permanently locked out via glitch in this version, in N64 and VC console versions. Not in the DS version, but those two versions. They're definitely locked out. So, I beseech you, at least as far as my knowledge, that you get those upgrades when you're a child in this game. I recommend it if you want to get 100%. So anyhow, in here we're going to be getting some seeds and moving on towards Death Mountain, trying to expedite because there's just so much land that I have to cover to get over to where the Gorons are. But you get nervous and you end up rolling a lot because you really just want to get over there. I mean, best method is super slides, but I've never been able to do proper super slides. That has been a bit of a problem for me. Anyway, we're gonna go up Death Mountain, and it's gonna turn to nightfall. Although you're still going to want to get all the way up to the top. I'm kind of tired today, but I want to make sure I get this episode done. So the Goron will try to roll into you. You want to stay on the inside rim. If you don't, the Goron will knock you into a ditch, and that will hurt, and it will cost you a heart of health. You know, I kind of like the concept though of the Goron city and stuff. I like the rock city and the interesting flame and stuff. Here you're gonna want to play the Sun Song so that you can get in the proper time of day to talk to Darunia. With these interesting ropes you can walk on, and there's this interesting carpet with these Goron symbols on it. The Death Mountain was a very interesting place to go to. And there's like a nice tribal door, and we got these torches. We got these interesting looking flags, kind of also festival-like. Now here you're going to want to play Saria's song, which is down, left, right, down, left, right. If you don't do that, he will be angry at you and not let you get past. Now he's gonna dance like nuts and swing his arms all over the place and like dance on one foot a lot. And he's gonna cause Link to like totally freak out. He's like, what the heck? What did you do? What happened? Did something crazy happen? Anyway, we're gonna be talking to him. He's like, come on, this is a hot beat. You're in love with Saria. Yes, a lot of other people do. And you can jump and go, yeah! And you can get all happy about that. And then your depression is gone. Something just came over you. You want to dance like crazy. You are Darunia. You suddenly went over your identity crisis. You're the big boss of the Gorons. What? You want the Spiritual Stone of Fire too? Spiritual Stone of Fire, and also known as the Goron's Ruby. Oh, it's your race's hidden treasure. But you're not going to give it to us that easily. Of course you're not. If we want it, we're going to have to go into Dodongo's cavern. But we need to talk to you to be able to do that. But if you do it, he'll give you anything you want. Even that spiritual stone. Yes, so we're going to take this upgrade from him. Yes, even a little guy like us can pick up a bomb and get the Goron bracelets. Now, interestingly enough, even as an adult, you need Goron bracelets to move.